Hey everybody, this is Chewy Plays Nintendo, and it's time to celebrate the last decade of Animal Crossing by looking back at some of the most iconic moments the series has had over the last 10 years. I've ranked these in order of my personal favorites, but I want to hear what your favorite moments of Animal Crossing were this past decade. Let me know in the comments. So here's my list of the top 10 Animal Crossing moments of the decade. Nintendo has a history of marketing Animal Crossing in strange ways. If you've ever seen the original commercials for Animal Crossing population growing on the GameCube, then you know. This time, Nintendo brought live action to a whole new level and recruited a couple of dogs to play Isabelle and Digby. They give us a tour of their home and even invite special guest KK Slider to join in on the fun. It was an adorable way to capture the new game Happy Home Designer, and I wouldn't mind seeing more. When Smash 4 was announced, nobody expected the new fighter who would be joining the ranks. I mean, people definitely thought about it, but they weren't sure how it was going to work. When Villager came to town, his pockets were stuffed with the assortment of classic Animal Crossing tools and... a bowling ball? Where did that come from? Sakurai did a great job creating a fighting moveset for a character whose game has nothing to do with fighting. Seriously though, anybody have any clues on the bowling ball? I don't know if you've tried to find merch for Animal Crossing before, but if you ask people who have, they'd tell you it's hard. When Nintendo introduced Amiibo cards and figures, I was incredibly excited to have something Animal Crossing related to collect. Of course, one of the greatest crossovers of all time was able to happen because of this. Sanrio and Animal Crossing teamed up to make some new villagers and items based on the Sanrio franchise. Unfortunately, they never came to the States, and if you didn't import these cards early on, you're looking at spending around $200 for a legitimate set of cards. We waited a long time for an Animal Crossing game on the Wii U. Unfortunately, it never happened. You heard me correctly, there was never a single Animal Crossing game on the Wii U, but what we got instead was pretty nice. Mario Kart 8 had a DLC pack that included Animal Crossing characters and an Animal Crossing themed track. This track was absolutely gorgeous. I know many fans were hoping that this was a sign of what was to come for the next Animal Crossing game. The look was truly phenomenal, and the fact that they added different seasons to enjoy the course made it great to come back to again and again. Alright everybody, we're halfway there, and this next one is one of the strangest. Nintendo made some interesting decisions none of us expected with Animal Crossing. While it was strange to get a major update to New Leaf after 3 years of the game being out, the way it was presented was even stranger. The entire update was presented by a live-action Harvey played by producer Hisashi Nogami and KK Slider. We catch up with them at the RV campsite introduced in New Leaf through the Welcome Amiibo update. It was delightful to see just how much fun the team could have showing us the latest update to New Leaf. It even included a live performance featuring sound designer and inspiration for KK Slider himself, Kazumi Totaka. This is one of the most recent moments, but it was truly something special. Over the summer, Nintendo held an event in Japan called Nintendo Live. A lucky group of people were invited to a Splatoon concert where KK Slider made a surprise appearance. He opened up the show playing some classic Splatoons, and then played the New Horizons theme. This was an incredible surprise, but if you ask me, KK Slider shouldn't be opening for anybody. He should be the main event. Maybe once New Horizons comes out, we'll finally see him take that headlining slot. Reggie is a true icon for Nintendo. The amazing moments he has had throughout his years of president of Nintendo of America are endless. But when he gave us a tour of his home in New Leaf, it truly showed how much he loves these games. Nobody will ever forget when he said,
"Okay, that's all the time I've got. I gotta get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Reggie has always been great about embracing the memes we've lovingly made for him. He recently called back to this moment on Twitter with this tweet. "Thanks for following along in this new style Reggie Direct. Keep an eye out for future videos on a range of topics important to me. Now, I need to get back to playing Animal Crossing. This decade featured 4 Animal Crossing game releases, but none were as important as Animal Crossing New Leaf. Surprisingly, this was the only mainline release we got in the entire decade, but it was definitely a great one. This game expanded so much of what we could do in Animal Crossing in such a brilliant way. We could now decorate the town with public works projects and make laws as mayor. Also, we could change our pants and shoes and dress up as Link. That's pretty rad. This one was an emotional roller coaster for sure. If you are anything like me, you've been waiting years for a new mainline Animal Crossing game. When Nintendo finally showed Isabelle on screen during the September 2018 Direct, I about lost my mind. When they revealed that it wasn't a new game, and she was actually in Smash, I just had no idea how to feel. I was excited for her, I was sad for me, and I was torn about whether to be happy or sad about this. Until our hero Tom Nook stepped up to the plate and promised he would be working hard on a new place for us to come home to. After nearly a decade of waiting, that HD Animal Crossing mainline game we'd been waiting for was finally going to become a reality. Nintendo took this moment to mess with us. They faked us out with a Smash reveal, but followed through to give us Animal Crossing fans the news we'd been waiting so long for. Finally, the moment I think was the top of the decade was hands down the New Horizons E3 reveal. If you watched my History of Animal Crossing over the last decade video, you know that we've experienced a decade of waiting for the first HD mainline Animal Crossing game to appear. With E3 2019, that wait finally came to a close. Nintendo gave us the first trailer for the game and even had a long treehouse segment that gave us more details. While the game was at first received with mixed emotions, I think many of us now look at the game with pure admiration. The new concepts for our island life are amazing, and the visuals blow my mind every single time I see the game. I'm so ready to play the game when it finally releases on March 20th, 2020. It'll be an amazing start for the next decade of Animal Crossing. So what were your favorite Animal Crossing moments of the decade? Please let me know in the comments. I'll be back with another video soon, so I hope you'll stick around to enjoy what I have coming next. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye!